Hi foodies, my husband loves cake and today he asked me to make him a carrot cake. So let's get into the kitchen and make him a tropical infusion carrot cake with coconut. Let's get started. And pineapple. So cast the sugar, drop your brown and your white sugar, put it in the magic bullet, give it a nice little zap. That's cast the sugar there for you. Add your oil. This is going to get all melted very quickly because it's much finer. So after that, it's all melted up in there. Let that keep running. Let's add a piece of apple, or if you have apple sauce, add some in. Here is some pineapple. Give it a good little drain. I'm going to add 2 slices of this into that apple and give it a nice little puree. All I need is just about a third. So there you go. That looks perfect. Now let's take a look now at our dry ingredients. So here's our flour, our warm spices, baking powder, baking soda, a hint of salt, and of course, nutmeg. You must put that nutmeg in that carrot cake. Angostura bitters from the house of Angostura from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago makes all the difference in bacon. In goes the eggs and some almond essence. Some lemon oil from the terra to cut that freshness back from the egg. Don't forget to take the eyes out of the egg. Now in 2 parts, we're going to add our dry ingredients and put that paddle on. We're not going to overbeat the batter. Take it out now. It's hand mixing. Add that freshly grated carrots. Yep, that's right. I'm using nuts, raisins, and my coconut. Put that in there. Give that a good mix. Not too much mixing now. Into my pan with parchment paper. Into the oven at 350 convex bake. And there you go. After 55 minutes to 1 hour. Now let it cool for like 15 minutes. Now let's just loosen the sides and take it out. Dust that flour out. Take the parchment paper out and let it cool properly. Then we're going to cut this in 2 pieces because I want to do a layer cake. I'm not a baker, but hey, it's the festive season is around, or your friends is coming over and you want to impress them. Let's split it in 2. Let's make that lovely icing filling here with cream cheese. So in goes the butter and the cream cheese. Now we're going to use the confectionery sugar, icing sugar, some almond essence, and let that get to a perfect consistency there. Now our cake is completely cool. Let's get it all decorated now. Add some in there and give it a nice little toss. You could put some pineapples in there, raisin, whatever you want to put in there. Go ahead. Now I had a little cut there, so I'm trying to line my cake up very nicely. Perfect. Now let's do the top now with that same cream cheese icing, and that looks marvelous. Now after finishing that up, I want to impress my husband, so I want to put back on now some of those pecans, walnuts, and raisins, the same thing that we have inside the cake in the batter. Now carefully I'm going to take my little tweezer, cooking tweezer that is, and drop the cherry in the middle. How about that? Put it into the fridge for like 45 minutes. Now let's cut into it. Simple and easy, do it, my dear foodies. You don't need a rocket scientist. Follow these simple steps. I'm going to leave all the list of the ingredients at the top of the recipe. Give it a try and let me know how it came out. Jenny's Walk, always bringing great flavors to the table. Simple recipe for you to follow and simple instructions. Now I want to dig into this carrot cake. I love carrot cake too, but I don't like too much sweets. So I did cut back in the sugar. I didn't put as much as you're supposed to. Now let's try. Very soft, very moist, lots of flavor going in there. If you're allergic to nuts, please be mindful. Know what type of nuts to put in there. Jenny's Walk, always bringing great flavors to the table. Enjoy.